In a major filled with players like Doramigi, Raru, and major winners like Ashimo, Karaage, I forget if Marks won a major, Kudo Panzu, you expect some combination of those players to meet grand finals, right? Probably Doramigi versus someone, considering Doramigi's the #1 player, but no, actually, somewhere in the 30th seed, Roy Main, formerly known as Alice, now Ataru, made grand finals at Sumabato SP number 68, beating a ton of amazing players, including basically all those people. He beat Ashimo, he beat Kudo Panzu, he beat Taikei, he beat Karaage, and he also beat Doramigi in a set, and 2 of those sets are what we're going to be watching today with the best Roy result in Japan. Honestly, the best Roy result in a minute. I think obviously the last one would be Kola winning the Back to Basics Luminosity Invitational like major thing, but other than that, at least like at an open major, this is the best Roy result that's happened in quite some time. Like solo Roy, obviously Spargo goes Roy to beat Sonic, but this is like a solo Roy run. So today we're going to be watching 2 of those sets, as I mentioned. First off versus Kudo Panzu in losers finals, and second off, set 1 of grand finals versus the #1 player in the world, Doramigi. Yes, he won Roy Min Min in a set, which I know a lot of people think is bad. I don't really have an opinion on it personally, but yeah, let's go. So again, to be clear, this is not a random Roy coming out of nowhere. This is Alice. He's been the best Roy in Japan for a while, and he's already gone on a monster run to make it all the way to losers finals again. And Kudo Panzu has, done incredibly well at a bunch of majors. He's literally won a major. He's the best Rob in Japan, considering especially Zachary doesn't really... Ooh, what a spot dodge read! Damn, that was crazy. I love the up B there as well, just to get extra damage. Not going to be punished either. Short hop, air dodge. A lot of interesting options already in the first, 20 seconds, which is kind of nice. But this matchup definitely seen as Roy favored, because Roy kind of just combos Rob really hard, and then parrying is, obviously good on things like Roy Nair, but Roy gets, parry jab and parry down tilt, which is kind of insane, because you get, jab back air, or you just get, tech chases, which is really, really rough for Rob, and the kill potential is ridiculous. Okay, going for jabs, trying to just mix up the add a shield timings because people are trying to add a shield on down tilt 1. Nice tracking by Kudo Panzu. Low laser, that should be the stock. Yeah, just going to be the spike. Rob is a good character, y'all. But again, I always thought Roy was a good character, so, this is not, super surprising in terms of, oh my god, this character can do it. Roy's top tier as hell. Roy's arguably top 10 still. And gets an up air there. Yeah, the kill potential and the juggling for Roy is going to be really nice. The speed, Rob can't really zone the way he does against a lot of characters. Again, dude, he's so good. I know this is a little thing, but this is actually so impressive. Getting hit by down tilt 1 here, and then immediately knowing to dash back is legitimately ridiculous. People will mash here, which is still good, but then Roy, or rather Rob, can down tilt into shield, which can be, then he add a shield you with a grab, or up throw forward there, or forward throw dash tag or something like that. But dashing back here means that he just gets out of the situation entirely, and then corners Kudo Panzu. Granted, he gets out of it, which is fine, but immediately playing super good defense, which is really impressive. I think he did it on... Kudo Panzu was even ready for that, because he's been going for jab 1-2s to kind of just have no ability for a down tilt punish, which is really crazy. Yeah, not a lot's happened recently. Down tilt Nair, good DI by Kudo Panzu, empty jump there. Oh, it doesn't get the strong up air. This one probably should be. Yeah, that's going to be more damage, and this is the position you're looking for. And honestly, Ataru has been playing really, really patient overall. Which is, oh, shield poke because Rob is so tall. Interesting. And also, being completely content with, weak hits because, hey, damage is damage, you know what I'm saying? That's what I always thought about Roy. He can just kind of hit more weak hits than you would expect, especially against matchups like Kazuya, which a lot of Roy players complain about. It's just wall him with your giant sword, who cares? Ooh, nice spike, though. Good tracking by Kudo Panzu, not really having any, he's not really letting up at all. Parried, that's what I'm talking about. Gets the DI in as well with a little dash back. Ataru is ready for it. Again, I'm not 100% sure why they changed their tag, but hey, it's a cool tag anyway, so. Forward throw, not going to be the early air dodge to punish. Double nair. Oh, platform, that's bad. A lot of extra damage. The up air and the forward air were literally not guaranteed in that position. He's also going for super late landing up airs because he also been going for a lot of empty jumps. Swats out the gyro. Uh-oh. No, it's too high. That doesn't tumble anymore. Wow, spacing there by Kudo Panzu was ridiculous, actually. Nice drift back a little bit with Roy just to get the up B. Otherwise, he was going to get forward air and definitely die because he had no double jump. Last hit here. Side B, not going to connect. Oh, yeah, it's Roy has side B. That's just going to murder Rob at so early percents. It didn't work. The down smash doesn't hit, though. landing up are going to cover so much space. F-tilt on the air dodge. And that's the stock. Game 1 goes to Ataru. I'm a big fan of Kudo Ponzu's Rob as well, so this is just like fun. I mean, Kudo Ponzu made it to 2 winners finals, right? I don't know what his run was. I might have to cover that as well. Okay, Nair going to be too high % for the gyro to combo into anything. Again, these wavelines, really interesting defensive options for Ataru here, which is making it difficult for Kudo Ponzu to really know what he wants to do offensively. Still has this double jump, but I was going to say the side B should cover, but no, Roy's up B a little bit hard to edge guard sometimes, especially if you're going at it from a horizontal angle. A lot of empty jumps, like the dash attack there. That was super good. And there's the directional air dodge. I feel like Kudo Ponzu was looking for that, but hasn't got it yet. Dude, he's DIing so well. He's living so long. Okay, that should be stock. No, mistimes it. Ledge jump side B, the fastest option you can do for a low hitbox, considering the side B kind of halts your vertical momentum, gets hit by back air though. Kudo Ponzu with a good lead. Forward throw, expecting like an up B or dash attack. I like that he's willing to go out there. I mean, he reversed his position, which isn't great, because whatever damage happens is all because he decided to go off stage, but I do like the concept of just like, hey, I'm not scared to go off stage, you gotta be ready for me. Kudo Ponzu just calling out, hey, you're not going to do anything offensive on all these down tilts. You're still going to be scared, so I'm just going to be going in. Like, look at this damage. 101. He's up an entire stock, basically. That's down tilt fair. Yeah, that's dead. And that is a 2-stock lead for Kudo Ponzu. Again, amazing, amazing player. Probably one of, like, the more slept-on players in the world overall, because, like, I feel like I don't know if he's come to America for, like, a tournament. But, like, he's so good. And he does, like, pretty consistently well in Japan. Again, he's won a major. So, like, that's always difficult to do, especially the Japanese majors that are, like, relatively stacked. But this ledge trapping is ridiculous. Look at this. Zomba 2.0. Misses the back air, though. Oh, but then he tried to get a reversal. He's so dead. And that is a 2-stock for Kudo Ponzu. Reversing the momentum. He's feeling really good about that. We get a counter pick! Let's go! In 2026, we counter pick stages. Let's go! Ooh, if he got a Z drop there, that actually could have been an interesting combo. Down throw Nair. You see the SDI out on Kudo Ponzu, which actually made it difficult to get a follow-up there. Yeah, I think one thing that was kind of missing from that game too, because Kudo Ponzu just had such offensive pressure, was like the neutral is really, or like Ataru is playing this really intricately, because he's like not super running and he's not being like hyper aggressive Roy. He's like using his space and like his movement to kind of like threaten burst range, but he's also like doing nothing and letting Kudo Ponzu kind of like hang himself in terms of like giving him free neutral opportunities, or like neutral wins rather. Nice reaction there on the downer, gets the back air, but that's going to be a high recovery. But still, that's not like great versus Roy, especially if you get hit at this point. You have like no fuel. Empty jump. I feel like he read the spot dodge. He just missed it. Ooh, almost covered the roll out with a forward smash. I wonder if that was supposed to be an F tilt, and that's going to be the down air. Yeah, read the delayed up B, and that is going to be first stock for Kudo Ponzu. Ooh, the forward air so clutch, hitting the gyro. I think he was also trying to catch it. Armor with the up B is going to go through the down tilt chains, which is something that Kudo Ponzu has to look out for, which means he's going to potentially open himself up to shield grabs and stuff like that. I mean, down tilt's really good, but it does create some funky positions. Yep, and there's the forward air ledge trap. Takes the stock, 53%. Not great, but at the same time, like, we've seen Ataru get literally that much damage from, like, a single hit. Side B not going to work. Up B had his shield after the up B connects, 24%. Roy does so much damage sometimes. Oh, misses up his air dodge to grab the gyro. That's going to be so much damage. Yeah, down tilt into... Oh, God, that was such a good edge guard with the double jump there. Really nice stuff by Kudo Ponzu, and he's up an entire stock yet again. Oh, I like the air dodge to evade the reversal there, kind of expecting Kudo Ponzu to get greedy, which he was. There's an up air. Air dodge coming out. No. Parry. Empty jump. No, but we got a footstool down air. Nice stuff by Kudo Ponzu again. He's like, both players are really ready with the defense, and another 2-stock. Kudo Ponzu 1 game away from getting back to Doramigi in grand finals. But what does Ataru have to say about it? I mean, this matchup really does come down to the edge guards versus the parries, so now we are going to see probably Ataru be a little bit more restrained in terms of like corner position and off stage, because Kudo Ponzu is just reading everything. He's reading delays, he's reading not delays, but he just has to play center stage. He still has a double jump, he's dead. He's dead. That is down an entire stock. Ataru wins this game, so I'm very curious as to what he does to bring this back, because Kudo Ponzu has had a ridiculous amount of momentum. Nair trains will help. Oh my god, he almost died. Misses the downer, expected the early recovery. Neutral get up into up B, a pretty good option overall. And then Kudo Ponzu does not read the mash option afterwards, so Ataru actually gets back to the stage. I think that's the first down tilt he's hit, and of course it's going to be the first read. I think Kudo Ponzu meant to turn around down tilt, but he didn't do the turnaround good enough, so he did the down tilt in the wrong direction, which is why the forward smash hit kind of bailed out. Oh, dude, okay, he was so ready, but like, damn, that was crazy. Ataru being a little bit bailed out by a little bit of luck. No gyro there, so no down tilt into up smash ability or like forward smash or anything like that. He's just trying to not die. We saw again Kudo Ponzu messing up a down tilt, which could be big because if that was hit, maybe that would have been the stock. Get up attack, gonna work out. So risky, so scary, but of course you got to do it sometimes when there's pressure. Gonna shield that up air. Yep, jump away. Just doesn't want it. And there is the down tilt. As I mentioned, he hasn't really got any down tilt tech chase. And then his first 2 stocks have been down tilts off the parry nair. Huge, huge stuff for Ataru. And now he is winning. He's up a stock and 51%. Obviously, he is very close to that percent. So this lead is still very fragile. But now Kudo Ponzu kind of has to come to him. That's going to be... Oh my god, that worked. He just whiffed hit 3. That was a 2. He got 0 to death in the first like 15 seconds, and then he 2-stocked him. He got jabbed at 62? That's crazy that that's still sweet spot. That's insane. As a character that doesn't really have to worry about that, I don't think any of my characters really do. That's wild. He DI'd into. This is like the correct thing to do against jab side B specifically, and it just doesn't matter because Rob is big. That's one of the benefits of the matchup, and we're going to a game 5. And so again, what happened that game? We had down tilts, and we had more parry. So Ataru getting some defensive options to really cash out, and then again, Kudo Ponzu was not able to DI up on those down tilts. That's probably the biggest thing. You got to be ready when you parry to like DI up or DI away depending on the percent. But also like the Rob, he got jabbed at like 62. Granted, that was with like full rage. So like that's pretty low percent. That's generally the percent that I worry about down tilts tech chasing, which like as Pikachu more it's like 50, but like if I was Rob it would be 60. Which is a little scary. So, because down tilts are definitely better earlier, and then jab ends up being just like the confirm later until you can DI out from both, and it doesn't really matter. And already the advantage state from Ataru being incredibly strong here, doubled the percent of himself on Kudo Ponzu, and he's like 1 hit away from taking the stock. Doesn't get the track down because he actually avoided the platform. I didn't realize he was either. That up air hit, that was crazy. Another up air. Gyro's also falling. Down tilt coming out though. Ooh, the back air was so close. Not gonna hit there. Maybe an F tilt could have come out, but he didn't want to risk it. And yeah, he's reading this like, ooh, weak up air, strong up air. Not gonna kill it. So stale. Oh, the weak hit still set up a tech chase. Ah, forward air hitting. It is going to kill Rob's big body, I think, rotating towards the blast zone. And like Ataru's mixing up a lot of his movement in close quarter combats, which is making it really difficult for Kudo Ponzu to place his down tilts correctly. And he was already kind of doing them wrong by accident, and automatically rather, 33%. Avoiding the nair, doesn't want to deal with parrying it right now, just wants to play solid jab, nair, forward air, not going to connect. He's in the corner though, he's got to be careful with these corner positions. Kudo Ponzu has been living and dying off these edge guards. Ooh, he expected a tech chase, down tilt. I think he's fine. Ooh, and the down smash sent to the right. That was huge for Kudo Ponzu, and then the early recovery was so good by Ataru, but unfortunately he does miss the ledge. Parry, jab, side. I was like, no shot that side B's gonna hit, but still a lot of pressure. Parries by Kudo Ponzu. He's playing really well, but the up is going to be like 20%. So scary. He's at death percent, basically. Oh, but so is Ataru off stage. Yeah, the neutral air dodge, and he just gets the back air on Kudo Ponzu, trying to punish the air dodge, but he was a little slow. Huge lead for Ataru right now, and he didn't even have to like come back from a crazy deficit, which is so nice. No full momentum in air, but still gets it. So it's going to be 32%. Picking up the gyro. Kind of throwing it up, saying, hey, I don't really want to deal with this, and I don't really want you to have it. Up airs, so much damage. How much damage? That was like 35. Yeah, it was literally 37% off of a weak up air. That's the thing about Roy's. His weak hits are also just so good a lot of the time, especially except at like literally 0. Down tilt not going to combo correctly. Ooh, the Z drop, that was insane. I don't know what that was, but it was really cool. Get up attack gonna work. Oh, Ataru trying to end the set right now with the back air off stage, but of course he recognizes that Kudo Ponzu just recovered super low and didn't up B early, so nothing gonna happen there. Down tilt, gonna set into the tech chase, but oh my god, the bounce on the stage was so close. Ataru jumped. I would have jumped too, and I probably would have got hit. Are we on a last stock situation? No, he avoids the nair. Insane recovery. I liked the coverage with the up. That hit. That side B was ridiculous. I feel like this set was just all 2 stocks. I want to see this hit. I'm pretty sure Ataru, you can kind of see him like, he does 1, 2, 3, and it didn't work, and then reacts to this hitting later. Yeah, like, I mean, it makes sense that it hits. Like, he's definitely, like, kind of where the hitbox is. It's, like, kind of in the body, and then he just sees it confirm, and so he's just like, oops, hit 4. Like, he goes 1, 2, 3, oh shit, oh, 4, which is kind of funny. That's exactly... Yeah, you can kind of tell, like, he's not ready for it at first, but it's going to be a 2-stock victory for Alice. Whoa. And that, yeah, insane. Down 2 games, he was down an entire stock in the game 4, and the artist formerly known as Alice, Ataru, reaches grand finals to fight Doramigi's Min Min. Yeah, they were going like, I don't know what happened, which is really funny. And now we have the April Fool's demon of Doramigi. I was literally recording a video that like, Doramigi quit because he's not doing well enough in school because I didn't know April Fool's was a thing in Japan. And then he's like, haha, JK, I'm still the GOAT. And he is. He's still arguably the best player in the world. I don't think he's won a major yet this season before this tournament. So, you know, he still has something to prove, but he's still doing like really well overall. Okay, gets a big hits. So this matchup like is interesting because Roy has really good jumps. So if Doramigi swings at an inopportune time, Roy can like really get in there and really punish. But the recovery situation can be pretty bad. Oh, good DI away on the down tilt, but still going to try to edge guard. Not even going to hit it though. One avoids the grab as well. Down tilt off stage. Yeah, just jumps. Is like, I'll take the ram hit. Double get up attack, and it works out for Doramigi. There's a parry, gets the down smash. I like that Doramigi doesn't necessarily go for like super optimal stuff. Sometimes he's like, it's a punish. I don't know what optimal is, but it's a punish. And yep, that's going to be the ledge trap with the dragon and the... Oh, is he alive? Oh my god, he recovered. Oh, and the down smash doesn't work. It wasn't a neutral get up. I would have neutral get up. No get up attack there, but that's going to be a punish with the dash attack. That is going to be the first stock for Ataru. Oh my god, avoids everything. Down throw nair, going to be the combo, 33%. Has Doramigi off stage. Ooh, maybe could have been greedy and like gone a drop down into back air, but like it's so hard to do that versus Min Min because if you're wrong, you're going to get reversal and then you're going to be ledge trapped by Min Min and die. But here's the jab, side B. It was the sweet spot. Dude, he DI'd fully out. I mean, that's why it's like not technically correct to do that. DI in is better because the, you know, vertical distance, but he got hit at like 50. He got side B. The side B finished at 74 and Min Min, a pretty heavy character, died. What a ridiculous move. Still not a comfortable position. Wow, that grab had like way less lag than both I and Ataru expected. I like that down air a lot. Unfortunately, it gets punished. But yeah, this is not a comfortable lead because we know Doramigi is one of the best players in the world at deleting stocks off stage. So Ataru still has to be like really disciplined and like play really correct because if he gets back thrown off stage or like sent off stage in general, it can be a huge problem. Jab forward smash, not going to be the kill. Going to force the air dodge. No, doesn't get it, but he does still have a good enough position that he's fine. No double jump. Oh no, he does have a double jump. Okay. Jeez, so many arms off stage is crazy. And just avoiding the grab, super clutch. The grab from Doramigi is like a huge crutch for him, which like it kind of has to be with like a lot of tether grab characters, but Min Min's is not great. Granted, it sends you off stage and then it's Doramigi edge guarding, which is always going to be good, but yeah, avoiding another grab, and that is a 2-stock low percent against Doramigi by Ataru. Oh my god, look at that damage. Also, we see another counterpick. It's not just PS2, it's Battlefield. Let's go Doramigi. Thank you for counterpicking. I wonder how many grabs we're going to see like connect correctly in this game. Because like that was probably the biggest thing is Doramigi literally couldn't get a single grab, which just meant that Ataru's shield was like really safe overall because he's just like, I'll react to the grab, which is kind of crazy he was reacting to the grab. Forward throw, F tilt gets us the mashing, the slow hitboxes of Min Min. Again, those arms are really good, but they are not fast moves necessarily. The disadvantage, oh no, it hit a splash box. Oh, anybody avoids the nair. The timing barely off for Doramigi. Ledge jump, and that's going to be an F tilt. That's going to be the stock, dude. He's playing so well. He's like reacting. Dude, he's reacting to grab. Let's go. Oh my god, look at this damage, this pressure as well. The no double jump right now. Yeah, I mean, Doramigi, of course, you're going to drift away there, but as Ataru, I don't blame you for attempting that. There's the megawatt. Again, no 2-frames available, barely any ledge traps. This should be the stock. No, he delayed the recovery again. I can't believe he's living these positions. You can see Doramigi frustrated. He's like, dude, what is happening? Like, I should be able to hit these. And he's giving himself a little bit, which is nice. And then he hits the neutral get up with the jab back air. And the forward air, dude, Ataru's playing so well. I mean, Doramigi does have time to adapt because he has a set to lose. In terms of like winning the tournament, and there's finally an edge guard for Doramigi. Again, Doramigi kind of maybe like probably top 3 edge guarder in the world right now. Him, Sonics, I don't know the other one besides like egoing and saying myself, but oh my god, look at that damage by Ataru. Insane, but probably like Lima. Lima's edge guarding is really good. Granted, Lima also doesn't really play that much anymore. And the jabs just are not working for Doramigi. His options are just not working. Ataru's like literally just fully Oh, Saibi didn't work. No, that's unfortunate. Is he dead? Oh my god, he might be dead. Oh my god, he's dead. He's literally dead. That's what I'm talking about with Doramigi. You can't be comfortable in a lead against him. Saibi didn't work once and he dies for it. So Ataru literally still might lose this game. Oh no, double jump on Doramigi. Huge. Did he notice? He did, but he didn't hit the smash attack bounce. Oh, landing up air so huge for Min Min. Order off stage. If he burns double jump ever, he knows he can be aggressive, but it's so hard to catch Doramigi doing a bad option. Back air, not the sweet spot. Would have been the stock otherwise. Shields damage. He's trying to recompose himself as Doramigi, but it's not doing enough. Forward throw off stage. Is he just gonna pummel fully? Oh no, he goes for forward throw. Okay. Up B, backwards, not going to kill for sure on the high ceiling of Battlefield, but this is scary. Okay, gets an up air, and Ataru is up 2-0. We did see Doramigi get an edge guard, so he's getting a little bit further into what he wants his game plan to be, but is it a little too late? Okay, a little bit, forcing Ataru to really go for overshoots, and Ataru did not there. It's going to be so much damage. The Ram Nair into smash attack is so good. It gets like so much damage. I don't know why the quality of the video is going down. I don't know, chat. That's going to be proper damage, gets the Nair, gets the Ram, that's the stock, that's the Doramigi we know. So Ataru needs to bring it back kind of hard here, which like, it's so hard to do because I feel like Roy's not like a great edge guarder on Min Min specifically. Ooh, he tried to do a little stutter step F smash. Really important stuff there, but not going to be the full hit. Oh, that's stock. Yeah, even if Doramigi didn't make that back, that is 100% worth the stock trade. And again, 2 edge guards. This is the Doramigi we're expecting. Doesn't even hit the jab backer because it was too high. Does he get the tech chase? No, he doesn't. Gets the spot dodge as well. This is a Doramigi game. This might be over right now. It's over right now. That is a 3-stock. Doramigi saying, hey, remember, I'm good at this game. I'm going to go to PS2, which the stage length is obviously not great in this matchup, but at the same time, you need some space to avoid Min Min arms. It's the really interesting thing, right? How like Smashville is a good stage as Min Min because you can't avoid her arms really, but at the same time certain characters really like Smashville against her. Oh my god, no, it didn't. How did that one not sweet spot? Oh, gets the edge guard. This should be the stock. I don't think that tether will make it back. Yeah, that's a stock lead for Ataru, 2 stocks away from winning the set. And damage, he's just pressuring Doramigi so well. I feel like a lot of players can't put pressure on Doramigi, and Ataru is doing it better than most players in the world, honestly. Yeah, he's been jumping out, or he's been doing stuff after arm 1 because he's trying to, he wants Doramigi to be patient, but now he's getting smacked for going for those because Doramigi's just going arm. But again, now with that potential adaptation, we're going to see arms, we're going to see like double jumps over the arms, and he gets under the arms. Speaking of which, no double jump on Doramigi right now, so he had to do this. But did he have a double jump actually? I don't know. Let's see the advantage. Okay, so he has his double jump because he landed. No, he burned his double jump right there, and Ataru knew it, which is why he's going super greedy there, and then gets under the smash attack into the forwarder, and that's going to be the stock. Again, there was no tether availability there for Doramigi, and that's up 3 stock to 1. Oh, wow, the megawatt smash attack was ridiculous. Should be the stock. Yeah, it is. Okay, there we go. So that is going to be a stock for Doramigi, but still needs to take 2 before Ataru hits like 3 things. Nice parry on the Nair. Uh-oh, back throw. Gets the first hit, and yeah, tried to recover early, but not going to make it, and immediately the lead is gone. This is the pressure that Doramigi and Min Min provide. And now he's doing single arms. There's, dude, that baiting was so good for Doramigi. Not going to be safe, but ooh, he gets a back air there. The position is so good for Ataru. If he's able to get a ledge trap, he read the roll. He doubted himself. He's like, no, he's not going to roll in this position. Uh-oh, not a good position. The 2 frame, he still has his double jump, and he doesn't hit the air dodge. Unfortunate for Doramigi. That would have been the game. That's going to be jab back air. No, goes for jab. Saibi into an air dodge read jab back air. That was so good. 121. That's a lot of percent. If he gets a single ledge option correct, then he's going to win. But no, Doramigi makes it back. Yeah, going for like Ram full hops, which means if he stays on the ground, he's potentially fine. Misses the the Ram, huge. F tilt, no. And the dash attack, it's going to be an auto cancel, so no punish there. Ah! There's the jab back air, and that is the set. Ataru beats Doramigi 3-1. Unfortunately, Doramigi did 3-0 him in Grand Set 2 because Doramigi is really good. But taking a set from Doramigi is incredibly impressive. The run for Ataru was incredible. Let's look at the full thing. So in terms of people I'm aware of Marcos. He's one of the best Robs. Like, this was literally already the first upset. Also, it says Kazuya, but he's going Roy. I think Kazuya is just the default when it's like not reported. matches, so I'd ignore the Kazuya for now. He beats Marcos. I don't know who Shaw's, but he won the mirror match. He beat Ayarin, who's literally number 107 in Japan, or sorry, like the JP 107, so still a very good player. Then he beat Karaage, who's 53 ranked on the whatchamacallit, the alt rank. Then he lost to Kudo, who we saw being in the losers finals, and then he beat Taikei, Ashimo, Kudo, and Doramigi for a set. He was the 35th seed. Look at these upset numbers, right? He made an upset factor 1 down here. He made an upset factor 6 on Karaage, 4 on Taikei, 7 on Ashimo, 2 on Kudo, and 10 on Doramigi. That is insane. Ataru playing incredibly well across these sets. Again, number 90 in the world, so it's not like we don't expect something like this, but a run like this is definitely his best one ever. And that's not to say that he hasn't had good runs, right? This was his most recent, like the second place he just got, but he's gotten 4th at a different A+ tier, 4th at an A tier, 13th at a P tier, 7th at S tiers, like from the past couple years. So like, he's a really good player. He's been consistently very good, but 2nd place at almost a super major is incredibly impressive, especially with the quality of his wins. Roy is always a super fun character to watch, so I'm a big fan of anytime a Roy does well, whether it's Cola or Mugen, Ataru, even when Hikaru was playing Roy before, even when Spargle plays Roy, it's always really fun. And yeah, that's going to be about it for this one. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know if you want me to cover anything else from this tournament, the Sumabato, because a lot of good things, and it's the first major I feel like that's happened in like a month, which maybe I'm wrong about that, but I feel like we've kind of had a drought of like actual majors. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Peace.